It's been 3 long years of non-stop sales, real estate trading, and all that. And today I'm going to tell you guys what I learned after all these 3 years, and maybe you'll get a good gold nugget for yourself. Okay guys, so for today's video I want to take a bit of a different approach, and I want to take a step back to tell you guys about my past 3 years working as a real estate agent in Ontario, and what did I learn, what did I take, absorb, and all that good stuff, maturity and growth. It's been quite the journey, I'm not gonna lie. Had a lot of ups and downs, a lot of valleys and turns, but I figured it out, I did it, it's going well, it's successful. I'm very happy to be able to tell you guys that I am a successful, flourishing realtor that's been trading for the past 3 years, and I'm gonna continue to keep growing. Anyways, before I get into what I learned, I want to tell you guys about myself. So again, my name is Alvir, I'm a Toronto realtor. I worked my way up from being a salesperson to a broker to having my own real estate brokerage. It's been a lot of learning, but within all that, I sold a lot of real estate, mainly the GTA and Toronto. I focus mainly on residential real estate, so trading for families and for professional peoples, right? I do a hint of commercial, but I try to focus mainly on residential. That's up my alley. Mainly, I focus on selling and buying houses and condos, whether it's in Toronto or GTA. And also helping out a lot of renters, like professionals in the city looking to move for work, right? So been very busy, very active. Canada, Toronto, growing so much. It's always been a crazy busy day for me, always. So lessons I learned in the industry. So the real estate industry is pretty crazy. It's a very feast or famine type of business, and you know, any type of sale business, it's gonna be like that. You really just gotta figure out, how am I gonna make that money? What's the first thing I need to do? For me, it was initially learning how to do leases and also how to do my first sales pitch, right? So you have to get your sales pitch down, you have to learn how to help renters out. And that's really big, and I learned a lot helping out with those grassroots, and then eventually start to learn the listings and how to use MLS, multiple listing service, how to talk to people and all these things. Now working with other agents and getting invited to those special pre-con events. There's a lot of networking, just a lot of meeting people, it's a lot of helping people. And one thing I learned is you gotta be gritty, you gotta work hard, show up early. Super important that you're self-sufficient and that you're very proactive, because people want to work with winners, and they want to work with people that are actively trying to get their stuff done and not just passively waiting for deals to get accepted, right? They want a proactive agent that's going to be out there getting it. And that's kind of what I do. How I think I succeed in my business is I'm very intense. I work really hard for my people, and it goes well for me, at least. Next thing I learned is about people. Social skills, people skills, communication skills. I'm gonna just bundle all that stuff together to people, but it's been very big. First off, I like to think of myself actually as quite the introvert. Growing up, I was a quiet, shy kid, but I learned how to talk to people, share my thoughts with people, be the first one to speak in the room, and really just, set myself apart from people and do my thing. And so for me, things I learned was how to listen, really important. And taking pauses and hearing what other people's thoughts are and understanding their needs and wants. It's very important for clients you take a step back to kind of listen to what their stories are and how you can best help them. And that takes a lot of reserve and calm thinking. I also learned how to talk to different types of walks of life of people, because mainly working in Toronto is very multicultural. I have a lot of different clients from India to France to Greece, the States, and all over Canada, Ottawa, and all that jazz, right? So there's a lot of different clients and a lot of different peoples and ethnicities. You learn how to work with everybody, and developing that professionalism is very big. So professionalism, communication skills, and just being polite and having good business acumen, those are things I really picked up learning from just working with people on a daily basis and being on the field and helping people. You just kind of learn, and you get a feel for it. And it's been one of the biggest maturity growths for me, learning how to talk to people and interact, and has even helped me with my own personal life, my families, my friends, and all the interactions I have with people. So it's really good. A lot of really good stuff you learn, especially in sales. You can just pick up really good communication skills. Next is I learned a lot about real estate. Go figure. So as a real estate management graduate from Ryerson University in downtown Toronto, I was already very fascinated with being downtown, and being a real estate agent was even awesomer because I also got to explore the city that I love. So I got to see cool places around Toronto. So all over Dundas Square, literally every condo there I've been to. Waterfront, Fort York, Greektown, right? All sorts of places. Liberty Village, Queen Street, King Street, Finance District, everywhere. I got to see all the different types of real estate, from old condos to new condos, the different layouts, what's good, what's bad, pros and cons. It's so cool. It's doing awesome. I love Toronto. I love just being lost in the city. And now I don't really get lost in the city because I just know where the nooks and crannies are. but it's quite the adventure, and I'm always all over the place, showing different places, and it's a lot of fun. You get to understand, you learn about the different intersections, how things are interconnected, what's good from good real estate and bad real estate, pros and cons for the clients, right? So those are all cool things I learned. Lastly, I took in a lot of new business fundamentals. So business fundamentals was really big for me. I learned a lot, well, not even just learned, but I was able to apply a lot that I did learn from my university experience, because I did do a business management undergrad, and I literally took all these marketing, accounting, HR, admin stuffs that I picked up from school and applied it in my real life as well, my own business. And because you got to know how to do your own marketing, you got to put your social media content, your YouTube content, your sales, your advertisements, right? And then you also have accounting. You got to bookkeep all of these transactions, these deals, the commissions, the HSTs, the taxes, and all this jazz. You got to bookkeep everything, and HR. So like client relationship management, CRM, really big. You got to keep track of all your clients, all their deals, what's happening, their birthdays, and all this jazz. Like, you got to keep in track of everybody and make sure that you're touching base with your clients. And it's really been like teaching me to be more diligent and proactive with these things, and just keeping up with people, which is really important. Also admin skills, like it's really big. You learn paperwork, legal paperwork and jargon and all that jazz. Like, it's all necessary to getting a real estate offer accepted, right? You can't just show a property and offer accepted. You gotta do the paperwork, you gotta do the admin stuff. So there's a lot of stuff I picked up there. And also just sales stuff. I just learned communication skills and just all the above that I mentioned earlier. You learn a lot about the different disciplines and different departments of business, and they all interconnect and they're all very important. Anyways, guys, in closing, being in real estate has been quite the rewarding learning curve experience. I wouldn't trade it for the world. It does have its ups and downs. There were days where it's like, oh, am I doing the right thing? Or I gotta figure it out, and then boom, sale deals, more other deals come through. It's going well, and I'm glad to say that it's going really good for me, I like to say. And it's just been a matter of just hard work, effort, determination, and like if I learned anything from it, it's like that hard work pulls through, and just being polite to people is very big. And you know, people can be rude. I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of assholes out there, and you gotta watch out for them. But the thing is, at the end of the day, like, real estate's you're helping people. You're gonna run into a lot of people's problems. And as our job as realtors is we're professional problem solvers. We figure out the problems, how to best help our people, and get the job done for them. And that's really big for me. So those are the really big things I learned. A lot of maturity, a lot of growth that I took over the past 3 years. Learning to be a professional, and also learning to professionally serve people has been quite the experience for me, and those are really big things that I took. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you enjoyed, please tune in again next week for more videos, as I will be posting regularly. Anyways, guys, hope you have a great day. Cheers.